So once you have determined your skin type, then you can find products that are right for your skin. Now I'm going to actually talk about products that are right for each skin type in future videos. I'm going to do an oily video, a normal video, a combination video, all those kind of things. But today I'm just going to give you sort of a general rundown of what your skin routine should look like. So if you saw my skincare video, I went over a lot of sort of morning, evening routines, but that was all things that I do on my skin and products that I use on my skin. So instead of talking about products, I'm just going to talk about protocol. And by protocol, I basically just mean the steps that you should be integrating into your skincare routine. So first thing when you wake up in the morning, you should either wash your face, use micellar water on your face, or just tone your face. And this depends on your skin type. If you feel like you're very oily, you can wash. If you feel like you're too dry for a morning wash, that's fine. I do not do a morning wash. But either use a micellar water or a toner in the morning just to get the oils and dirt off of your face from sleeping. We forget when we're sleeping that we are also still sweating. Your face is on your pillow. You're probably touching with your arms and your hands and all of that. So you want to make sure that you are doing some sort of something to cleanse those oils and dirt off of your face. After you cleanse, you do want to tone after that as well. And again, pick a toner that is right for your skin tone, either an astringent, a toner, or just a face mist or a face essence, whatever is right for your skin. So after that, you're going to want to use your serums or any of your products that are antioxidant rich. So for the daytime, you want to make sure that you are using products that have antioxidants in them. So if you are using serums in the day and the night, a lot of people don't really know which is for which. Your daytime serum are the serums that you want to help you protect yourself from the sun and pollution, all of the things that you're going to be in when you're out in the world, and that is antioxidants. So any product that is meant to sort of protect your skin is what you're going to want to use in the daytime. So vitamin C, pomegranate, blueberry, acai, anything really that has any sort of antioxidant in it, skincare products will say antioxidants on them. So if your serum is an antioxidant serum, use that in the daytime, and you're going to want to use a serum before your moisturizer. So the point of a serum is the molecules in a serum are smaller than molecules in most skincare products. So that means they penetrate deeper into your skin. You're also going to absorb the things in the serum better because there's nothing on your skin yet, so that smallest molecule is going to have nothing to fight with on your skin. So that's why serum is always first. After your serum is going to be your moisturizer. Yes, you should be using a moisturizer with your serum even if your skin is oily. Again, I'll talk about specific products in future videos and why you should be using a moisturizer with oily skin. Once you have determined what type of moisturizer is right for your skin, apply that after your serum. Now here is the tricky part. Now is when comes sunscreen. And again, I am going to be making a video all about sunscreen, so I'm going to get more in depth on that video about sunscreens and why you need them and all that. However, make sure that you are using a sunscreen separate from your moisturizer, even if your moisturizer says it has sunscreen in it. A lot of moisturizers these days will have like SPF 15, SPF 30, whatever. The problem with those products is that they have their moisturizer ingredients and then they have their sunscreen ingredients. And so those sunscreen ingredients are being sort of watered down by the moisturizer ingredients. It is never a bad thing to layer sunscreen. So if your moisturizer has sunscreen, your sunscreen has sunscreen, maybe your foundation or your powder or any of those things have sunscreen in them, great. But do not rely on the sunscreen in any product beyond your actual sunscreen. And if you want to know more about sunscreens and how to pick a sunscreen and what are the good ones and the bad ones and what ingredients to look for, check out my sunscreen video that is coming. If you want to do an eye cream during the day, I do suggest that you do. If you don't want a million steps in your day routine, it's okay, you can skip your eye cream. I suggest an eye cream because facial moisturizers generally are too heavy for underneath your eyes, and sometimes their active ingredients are too much for the thin, delicate skin underneath your eyes. Products that are made for like acne-prone skin or products that are made for anti-aging, sometimes for this part of your face, they're too strong for the delicate skin underneath your eyes, and they can kind of weigh it down and create more wrinkles. So using a product that is made for your eyelid skin is actually better. You want to put your eye cream on in between your moisturizer and sunscreen. I forgot that step. But it depends on if you want to use an eye cream. And again, if I am going to do a daily eye cream, I'm looking for eye creams with more antioxidant ingredients in them. I will put a full list of good antioxidants to look for in the description below so you guys can know what to look for in your ingredients. If you are going to work out, this is another question that I get. So you go to the gym, you work out, what's next? I know that in an ideal world, you should wash your face with cleanser and water and then tone and then moisturize and do all these steps all over again when you go to the gym. But I also know that most people are busy and they want to go to the gym and then quickly get back to their lives, their work, whatever. At the very least, rinse your face off with cold water. Get all that sweat off your face before it settles and before it starts to clog your pores. If you can at least rinse your face with water, then put a moisturizer on, put some sunscreen on, call it a day. If you do not have time to rinse your face with water or whatever it is, you don't have access to a sink, makeup wipes are also okay. None of these things are as good as washing your face, but makeup wipes will suffice in a pinch. Again, put on your moisturizer, put on your sunscreen, and then go. Just make sure you don't let all of that sweat sit on your face because it's just gonna clog your pores and it's gonna make you break out. It's gonna irritate your skin, especially if you have sensitive skin, especially if you went to the gym wearing makeup or wearing a lot of skincare products in the first place. So for nighttime routine, you wanna look for products that are more replenishing or regenerating. This is where if you're looking for anti-aging products, they're really gonna do the trick. Any really active ingredients like retinol or glycol, those kind of products, especially those kind of products that will make you sun sensitive, you want to do them in the evening so that you don't put them on your face, they're nice and fresh, and then you go in the sun and burn to a crisp. Also, they're doing their best work when your body's doing its best work, and your body is actually regenerating itself, replenishing, cell turnover, all of that stuff happens when you're sleeping. I mean, it happens during the day too, but when you're sleeping, that's when your body's really doing its most work. The evening routine is very similar to the morning routine. You want to make sure you cleanse. I'm a fan of double cleansing. Even if your skin is dry, just as long as you find the right cleanser for you that's not going to make it more dry. Usually what I do is I do a cleansing oil and then an actual cleanser so that I'm not doing two straight cleansers because my skin is really dry. So if I do two cleansers that are too strong, it can really dry my skin. But double cleansing just makes sure that you're really getting off, especially if you wear makeup during the day. It makes sure that the first step is going to kind of break down all that makeup, and then the second step is going to really get down and get those pores clean. Here's where your routine is going to differ because you're not going to do the same things every single night because your skin can't take the same things every single night. So if you are going to exfoliate 1 to 2 times a week maximum. Most people don't need it more than once a week. Over exfoliating your skin can lead to premature aging, can lead to damage, can lead to dryness, can actually lead to more breakouts, and it just doesn't feel so good on your skin. I know all of us have that whole my skin has to be squeaky clean thing ingrained in our brains, but exfoliating can actually sometimes be more harmful. Also make sure that your cleanser does not have exfoliating beads in it. You're gonna see daily exfoliating creams and cleansers. I am not a fan of those. I feel like that sort of physical beady exfoliation every day is too much. It can scratch your skin. Do not use St. Ives apricot scrub under any condition. Any scrub that has shells of anything in it is too much for your skin. You need micro exfoliators, and those shells are actually causing microscopic tears in your skin and can lead to premature aging and infections and all kinds of problems. I always get people that say, but I've used it for years and it's great. Well, it might be now, but you don't know the long-term damage that it's causing. So better safe than sorry. There's other scrubs at equal price points that are just as good, if not better. That being said, do not use a scrub every day. If you see scrub, a scrub is generally an exfoliant. So when you go to exfoliate your skin, sometimes it'll say exfoliant, sometimes it'll say scrub. You can also find enzyme exfoliants, which are just more of a chemical exfoliant, so they're not gonna have those physical like hard beads in them, but the enzyme, it's the chemical reaction that's gonna exfoliate your skin. And then you're gonna get, when you go get a facial, you're gonna get professional exfoliants from someone like me, which would be like a peel, so like a glycolic peel or a lactic peel or a salicylic peel. So there's all kinds of ways of exfoliating, but when you're exfoliating at home, don't overdo it. Once a week is fine. If you're exfoliating at home and you're, oh sweet, I got a spider vein. My birthday's tomorrow. My 38th birthday is tomorrow. And I just found my first spider vein. Anyways, bring back skin. Like I said, I have skin too, just leg skin. I don't work on leg skin. After you rinse your exfoliant, you can tone if you'd like before your mask. It is not necessary. Usually when you get a facial, we will do that depending on the SD, but at home, it's up to you. But after you exfoliate, you always want to mask. And sometimes it's confusing because a lot of exfoliants will be labeled as a mask. So it'll be like a purifying mask or a detoxing mask. But if it has little scrubbies in it and it's meant, if it says like rub in circular motion, like that kind of thing, it's probably an exfoliant, but it's labeled as a mask because they're labeling it to public who don't really understand the technical terms of these things. A mask is generally going to be either jelly or creamy or a sheet, but it's basically a mask is meant to infuse your skin back with all the good stuff. So it could be moisture, it could be hyaluronic acid, it could be antioxidants, it could be a lot of different things. But after you exfoliate, your skin is very open. If anybody's ever gotten microderm, you know this. And when your skin is very open, it's going to absorb things really well. So especially if you're having problems with dryness, after you exfoliate, all that dry skin is going to be purged off and your skin is going to be open and ready to suck all the moisture you put on it. So you definitely want to mask after you exfoliate. I like to mask more than a couple of times a week. I probably mask 3 or 4 times a week just because I feel like my skin needs that extra moisture, and especially because I use a lot of anti-aging products, so I feel like my skin needs that. Over masking is okay, over exfoliating is not. I also think that sometimes people go overboard with products, and the more stuff you put consistently or the more products you change on your skin, it can make your skin kind of freak out. So if you are going to mask, stay consistent with the masks you're using. Don't use 4 different masks 4 days a week and then the next week use different things, because the more you change the routine of your skin and the pH balance of your skin and all of that, the more you're going to react, the more you're going to break out. If you are not masking or exfoliating, after you cleanse, then you just go straight to toning. So again, toner, astringent, or a face mist. So basically what a toner does is it restores the pH balance of your skin. So it just makes sure that your skin doesn't sort of freak out after you've cleansed it. So then your toner, then you're going to use your serums, and this is when you're going to use your nighttime serums. So your serums with retinol, or your serums with glycolic, or even if you are doing a retinol treatment, this is when you would do it. Just a straight retinol, not in a serum. So any of your more active ingredients are going to go now after your toner. Then again, you're going to do your moisturizer on top of that. Sometimes you'll find, maybe your retinol is a retinol mixed with a moisturizer, and that's in the same step. So it just depends on what products you're using. And then after moisturizer, I do eye cream. And I always put my eye cream on with my ring fingers. So I put a little on my fingers, and then I just dab it under my eyes, dab, 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 and then I dab around the top. Dab, 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 dab. You don't want to pull, and you don't want to use these 2 fingers, because these 2 fingers are the strongest fingers, and you're going to end up pulling your eye skin, and you're going to end up giving yourself wrinkles. That is it for the evening routine. There's all kinds of bells and whistles. There's, face scrubbers and at-home LED light systems, and there's all kinds of little doodads and bells and whistles. If you want to use all of that stuff, that's fine. I would suggest working monthly visits to an esthetician into your routine instead of investing your money on those sort of handheld at-home gadgets, because you're not going to get the benefit from those that you're going to get from a professional with professional equipment. It's good in conjunction with professional facials, but by itself, I don't think it's worth the investment. Personal opinion. Skin scrubbers are separate. If you want to get a Clarisonic or a Foreo or something like that, those things are great. But when it comes to like the actual sort of at-home, don't do at-home microderm. First of all, you're going to damage your skin. But like, the at-home lights and all that kind of stuff, I think professional services are better. Sorry for the noise in the background. My lovely boyfriend is mixing the audio in one of my videos right now. So that's actually my voice in the background, if you can hear it, which is really weird for me. Maybe for you too. I don't know. So anyways, I think that's it on sort of basic skincare. If you want more information on different skin types or skin conditions or future videos, like I said, I am going to be making a video on sunscreen. That was one of the things I got the most when I made my last video about my skincare routine. So that is coming. Do not worry. I know it's the middle of summer, so everybody's wondering about this sunscreen thing. But I think that's it. Please subscribe if you want to see more skincare videos, and also my other content of vintage hair and vintage makeup and day in the lives and all of that. So thank you guys for watching. Take care of your skin and wear a damn sunscreen. That's it. See you next time.